You didn't stop praying. After everything, you're still here, still opening your Bible, still saying the words, still trying to believe it matters. But something feels off. Not wrong, not broken, just empty. And you don't know when it changed. You just know it doesn't reach you the way it used to. There's a quiet in your heart that wasn't there before. You've prayed, you've believed, you've stayed the course, and yet, over time, something changed. Not suddenly, not dramatically, just slowly, almost imperceptibly. The faith that once carried you now feels lighter, fragile in ways you can't name. You didn't see it shift. You only notice it now when you pause in the silence of the night and the moon keeps watch. You do what you've always done. You pray the same words. You follow the same routines, and yet the weight isn't there anymore. You go through the motions, ticking boxes, saying the right things, but your soul doesn't rise with them. The steps are correct, but the heart? It drifts in the night, carrying a quiet emptiness you don't quite know how to fill. You show up. Always. At the table, in the quiet room, even in the church when you make the trip. Physically, you are present. Emotionally, you are distant. You recite prayers, hum the songs, remember the old verses, and yet they feel like echoes, not absent, not gone, just hollow. The emptiness isn't dramatic, it's subtle, creeping, like the shadows cast by the moonlight. There's something you've lost, not faith itself, not hope, but a warmth, a certainty, a connection you used to feel. You can't remember when it left, only that it did. And now, walking these quiet streets under the moon, you sense the absence in your chest. It's not doubt, not rebellion, just a quiet loss you carry alone, step by step into the night. The words still come. You've said them for years, maybe decades. They sit on your lips the same way they always have. Familiar, practiced. But now, they feel lighter, like they don't land the way they used to. You speak, and the night absorbs them. No resistance, no echo. And for the first time, you wonder if you're still reaching or just repeating. You don't say it out loud. You wouldn't even know how to. Because once you give it words, it becomes real. And this isn't the kind of thing people admit. Not after everything you've believed, everything you've held on to. So you carry it quietly. This distance, this emptiness, tucked somewhere deep You remember who you used to be. Not perfect, but present. There was a time when faith felt alive in you, when prayer wasn't effort, it was instinct, when belief didn't feel heavy, it just was. And now you find yourself looking back, not with regret, but with a quiet question. What changed? It's not that you walked away. You're still here, still trying, still showing up in the only way you know how. But something feels farther now. Not gone, just distant. Like standing in the same place, but no longer feeling close. But what if this isn't what you think it is? What if the silence isn't proof that something is missing? What if it's revealing something instead? Not that God moved, but that something in you slowly started to shut down. It's not pain anymore. Pain would at least mean something is alive. This is different, quieter, duller. You're not struggling the way you used to, but you're not feeling much either. Just existing in it. And that's what makes this so difficult to understand. Because you haven't left, you haven't turned your back. If anything, you've stayed. And yet, something feels like it's slipping. Not completely, just enough to notice, enough to question. And if this continues, it won't stay small. This quiet distance has a way of settling in, becoming normal, until one day you don't even remember what it felt like before. And that's the part that should concern you. But there's something you were never told. Faith isn't always something you feel. Sometimes it goes quiet. Sometimes it feels distant. And that doesn't mean it's gone. It just means it's no longer being carried by emotion. So now you stand here, not where you started, but not where you thought you'd be either. And the question isn't whether you feel it. The question is, will you keep walking? Even in the quiet, even in the distance, even when it feels like nothing is reaching back. Because this path doesn't end here.